Tag TV brings you daily news bulletin from India. Breaking news and views from India.
You're watching South Asia NEWSLINE and here are the top stories we are tracking for you on Monday, the 27th of January. China and India should commit to mutual understanding, says Chinese Foreign Minister. Indian state Uttarakhand rolls out UCC, opposition says law lacks uniformity. And Pakistan and Bangladesh explore revival of direct flights amid warming ties. And now for all the details, Indian Foreign Secretary, who is on a two-day visit to China, met Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi in Beijing on Monday. Yi noted that both the countries have implemented the important consensus reached by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chinese President Xi Jinping during their meeting held in Russia's Kazan last year. In a statement released by Chinese Foreign Ministry, Yi called for exploring more substantive measures and commitment to mutual understanding, support and achievement instead of mutual suspicion and alienation. During the meeting, Ministry expressed India's willingness to celebrate the 75th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations with China and will fully support China's work as the chair of the SCO. India and China had reached an agreement in October on patrolling arrangements in the Depsang Plains and Demchok, two friction points along the line of actual control. The understanding was reached after earlier disengagement in other friction points in eastern Ladakh following meetings at diplomatic and military levels. In a significant move, Uttarakhand government on Monday rolled out the Uniform Civil Code, making it the first state in India to put this law into effect. Aimed at standardizing personal laws across all religions, the UCC has sparked both support and opposition since its inception. The UCC governs and regulates the laws relating to marriage and divorce, succession, live-in relationships and related matters. It sets equal marriageable age for men and women, grounds of divorce and procedures across all religions, and bans polygamy. While inaugurating the rules, State Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami said that the constitutional and civil rights of all citizens of the state of Uttarakhand have become equal, and from this very moment, women of all religions have got equal rights. Calling it a historic day, the Chief Minister announced that now every year, January 27 will be celebrated as Uniform Civil Code Day in Uttarakhand. According to the state government, this act applies to the entire area of the state of Uttarakhand and is also effective on the residents of the state living outside Uttarakhand. Meanwhile, opposition leaders have termed the UCC mere pilot project, suggesting that its implementation in the state is intended only to keep the news alive, arguing that the law lacks true uniformity.
मैं उत्तराखंड की देवतुल्य जनता का बहुत दिल से आभार व्यक्त करता हूं, उनको नमन करता हूं। आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूं, उनकी प्रेरणा से और उनके नेतृत्व में जो हमने संकल्प लिया था वो संकल्प आज पूरा हो रहा है। जो वायदा देवभूमि उत्तराखंड की जनता के साथ हमने किया था वो वायदा हमारा आज पूरा हुआ।
अब आप सुनिए, मेरा भी एक छोटा सा घर है उत्तराखंड में। अब क्या मुझ पर ये लागू होता है कि नहीं होता है? वो ये भी कहता है कि उत्तराखंड के जितने निवासी उत्तराखंड के रहने वाले हैं वो कहीं भी हो उन पर ये लागू होगा। तो कहाँ कहाँ जाएगा पीछे? यूसीसी पीछे पीछे कहाँ तक जाएगा? और यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड है तो यूनिफॉर्म तो होना चाहिए पूरे देश भर का।
Amid warming ties between Dhaka and Islamabad, both countries have started working towards resuming direct flights, Dawn has reported. Addressing an event in Pakistan's Peshawar, Bangladesh High Commissioner Mohammad Iqbal Hussain Khan highlighted the need for increased cooperation between Pakistan and Bangladesh in various fields, including trade, commerce and culture, as he expressed optimism about the restoration of direct flights between the two countries. Earlier, during a meeting in the UAE, the envoys of Bangladesh and Pakistan also discussed the resumption of direct flights between Islamabad, Karachi and Dhaka, the Express Tribune reported. While direct flights previously operated between the two nations, They were suspended after 2007 due to low passenger demand, diplomatic tensions and economic considerations. Since Sheikh Hasina's ouster from power in August 2024, Pakistan and Bangladesh have edged closer. Once part of Pakistan, Bangladesh gained independence following the Liberation War of 1971, which led to the separation of East Pakistan and the creation of an independent Bangladesh. Relations between the two countries have largely remained lukewarm due to past grievances under the previous government. However, there has been growing proximity between Dhaka and Islamabad since Yunus assumed office in Bangladesh. Education is a fundamental right, yet in Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir, it remains a privilege out of reach for many. The region's education system is plagued by government negligence, teacher shortages and rising education costs, leaving residents in distress. A report.
Parents and students of a distant village in Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir recently held a protest at Deputy Commissioner's office demanding the appointment of teachers to their school. They argued while there was already shortage of teachers in the school for the last 2 months and 21 days, the school has been without a proper teaching staff. According to locals, teachers appointed through National Testing Service were transferred to other administrative duties by the DC, leaving the students without educators.
हमारे गांव में एक स्कूल है, प्राइमरी स्कूल है जिसमें 2 टीचर होते थे और एक का अरसा दराज तकरीबन 15 साल से मसला चला आ रहा है। तो अभी इसी पिछले चंद माह में NTS टेस्ट हुए थे जिनमें से वहाँ का मुकामी बंदा अमजद लतीफ़ की अपॉइंटमेंट हुई थी और 3 महीने स्कूल में हाजिर होने के बाद उसे महकमा ने अपने साथ दफ्तरी मामूर के लिए अपने साथ अमूर कर लिया मुजफ्फराबाद में। अब उनके मुतबादल कोई टीचर हमें स्कूल में नहीं दिया था और जो दूसरा टीचर स्कूल में मौजूद था उसने 3 क्लासों को पढ़ाना शुरू कर दिया और 3 क्लासों को छुट्टी देकर घर भेज दिया। आज तकरीबन 2 महीने 21 दिन हो गए हैं और हमने कानूनी हर दरवाज़ा खटखटाया, हमें कहीं से भी इंसाफ नहीं मिला।
The education sector in POJK is witnessing a severe governance failure, with repeated cases of teacher shortages, mismanagement and lack of basic facilities in the schools. Such protests highlight the deep-rooted governance failures in POJK.
Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi, while meeting with senior Taliban leaders, stated that there are certain concerns from Afghanistan that need to be addressed. This marks Araghchi's first visit to Afghanistan, signaling a continuation of Iran's diplomatic outreach despite not officially recognizing the Taliban government. The Iranian foreign minister described the purpose of his trip as fostering greater engagement and relations with the Taliban government. Araghchi noted that key topics of discussion included ensuring Afghanistan's water rights from the Helmand River, combating drug trafficking, border security, and the return of Afghan refugees to their homeland. He emphasized that the Taliban have committed to cooperating on these issues, and Iran has maintained good relations with the group since their takeover of Afghanistan. Although Iran has yet to officially recognize the Taliban regime, it has maintained a pragmatic relationship with the group, focusing on shared interests such as border security and economic cooperation. Tehran views the absence of Western countries in Afghanistan as beneficial to its national interests. In a major relief to former Deputy Prime Minister and Home Minister, a court in Nepal has ordered the release of Rabi Lamichhane on bail. According to court details, a bench of Justice Prahlad Kumar Yogi of the Rupandehi District Court ordered Lamichhane's release on bail amounting to 10 million Nepali rupees. Earlier, the Pokhara District Court had ordered his release on a bail amount of 6.5 million Nepali rupees in a case involving the embezzlement of funds from Surya Darshan Cooperative of Pokhara. Similarly, a court in Kathmandu granted him bail in another case related to Swarna Lakshmi Cooperative for 6 million Nepali rupees. The journalist turned politician was arrested in Kathmandu in connection with the Surya Darshan Cooperative fraud case in Pokhara and was released on bail after 84 days. However, he later faced fresh charges related to the Swarna Lakshmi Cooperative case, where he and others are accused of misappropriating 1.19 billion Nepali rupees from 690 depositors. They allegedly diverted cooperative funds to a media company that operated the now defunct Galaxy 4K television, where Lami Chane served as managing director before joining politics in June 2022. That's all in tonight's edition. We will see you same time tomorrow. Good night.
Tag TV brings you daily news bulletin from India. Breaking news and views from India.